up at any time on order if we wanted to launch the Tomahawk missiles.
And how many Tomahawks are we sort of standing on right here?
Right now, 7.
They have more than 100 Tomahawks at the ready, and he points out something else.
We won't go any further, but you're literally standing 10 to 20 feet from an operational nuclear reactor right now.
They are about to take us down into the submarine, where we will spend the next 24 hours traveling with them. A maze of narrow hallways and hatches.
Hi, how are you? Good to see you.
Every inch of the submarine is used. They give me a harness.
Your head's gonna go right in between there.
As we prepare to climb to the top of the sub, to the bridge. We wait for word.
Control bridge, send ABC to the bridge.
Up the ladder through several hatches. They tell you when it comes to your hands and your feet, make sure 3 out of 4 are touching at all times. We climb several floors to meet the captain and members of his crew waiting atop the USS Florida. We make it to the bridge, where we find they are on patrol as the submarine leaves port, preparing to descend into the sea. Back down inside the submarine, Captain Seth Burton takes us past the missile tubes holding the Tomahawks.
So inside this tube right here,
7 missiles.
7 Tomahawk missiles.
And we take note that in between the curtains drawn, where the sailors sleep.
So the sailors are actually sleeping in between the Tomahawk missiles.
Right.
Inside the submarine control room, they are about to deliver the order to descend.
Submerged ship, dive aye.
Dive.
A camera shows the submarine disappearing under the water's surface.
400 feet.
Eventually descending 400, 500, more than 600 feet beneath the surface of the sea. They train to move the submarine as carefully and as quickly as possible.
13-degree up angle.
Soon we are all leaning with no effort.
Point.
It is precision in these waters of the eastern Mediterranean. Not long after, we are leaning in the other direction.
I mean, this is a 20-degree lean, right?
Yes.
As they pull back, they have to be ready to make these moves. There are others here too.
We put this submarine right in this eastern portion of the Mediterranean to counterbalance the Russia buildup in Syria.
Do you have company here in the Mediterranean?
We do have plenty of company. The Russians are very active, and we're active with them.
Bridge helm passing 270 to the left.
The U.S., aware the Russians, are trying to send a message.
The Russians have demonstrated their willingness to use missiles from submarines. They did for the Black Sea,
Yes.
into Syria.
Powerful weapon, the torpedo.
As a captain, you always want to be ready. And
So this one here?
right.
They have 8 of them on board this submarine. One of them already marked warship loaded. And it turns out that every one of these torpedoes is tested multiple times before it's put into place on a guided missile submarine.
These torpedoes were shot 5 times successfully as an exercise torpedo. The engine compartment, the afterbody, and the forward.
Submarine or surface ship if needed.
If needed.
If needed.
Captain Burton is the commanding officer of the